June brought some major changes to the spring real estate market. But even though things are taking just a little longer to sell and prices aren't increasing 5 to 7K a month, it's still a good time to be a homeowner here in Spring, Texas. Hi, I'm Alfred Castillo with Metro Realty Partners Group. So, let's take a dive into what happened over the last 2 months. And if you're a potential buyer or seller in the spring market, you'll want to stay tuned. With 540 new listings in May and 690 in June, compared to 514 in April, we're seeing that folks are still looking to sell, as is normal for the summer selling months. As of July 19th, there are still 21 homes active and available from April, 61 from May, and this is a crazy number we did not think we'd see last year, but June still has 215 active and available. Now, just to be fair though, that's any and all listings from the month of June. The average days on the market for June listings is 37 days. So it is taking time for properties to move. But prior to 2021, this was average. I mean, there are always going to be those properties with all of the updates and upgrades that are going to sell really quickly. But last year, everything was going like hotcakes. From the 540 listings in May, there are 75 pending contracts, 21 still active, and 404 homes sold. The average square footage was 2,525, with an average sold price of $382,448, or $154.18 a square foot, and an average of 8 days on the market. Stay with me now as we look at June. Then we'll look at appreciation over the past 2 months. So, from the 690 June listings, there are 317 pending contracts, 215 still active, and 158 homes sold. The averages of the sold properties is 2,469 square feet, and this is interesting as the average list price was $362,496, but the average sold price was $352,226. Now, each month in 2022, before June, we saw the average sales price was higher by $10,000 over the list price, which is why prices continue to go up. So just because we're seeing sold prices below the list price doesn't mean property values are going down. This simply means that sellers were listing higher because of the previous market activity and simply had to make a price adjustment in accordance with the current market conditions. We still have to look at the year-to-year appreciation, which saw an average sales price of $328,566 in May 2021 versus $370,517 in 2022. This $41,951 difference is a 12.77% appreciation year over year. June of 2021 saw an average sales price of $323,074 versus $378,781, with the $55,707 difference equating to a 17.24% increase in appreciation. So, the chances are that we'll see this appreciation come down significantly, but that doesn't mean property values will be going down. They just won't be increasing as quickly as they have. It's still a great market to sell and buy in, and for the buyers wanting to wait, you've already cost yourself over $40 to $50K by waiting 1 year. And even at a modest 4% appreciation, it'll cost you another $12 to $15K to buy the same amount of house. Sellers, let's cash in on that equity. And buyers, let's start acquiring an asset that will give you something to show for your investment. As always, I'm here to give it to you straight and help you decide when you're ready to make things happen.